the thing I'll say about Marvel is they like to have fun. On the like press tours, there was something going on where like for this teaser, not this video I'm talking about, but other ones, Paul Rudd's like director chair, like with his name on it, was really, really small on stage. That's funny. That's funny.
I get it.
This teaser was basically, if you haven't seen it, camera tracking back on every back of each director chair with all the star-studded cast that has been announced for Avengers Doomsday. And we've got fucking everybody. I mean, it's the Avengers, it's X-Men, it's the Fantastic Four, it's Channing Tatum's in it as Gambit. You know, like everybody's making a reappearance as characters they've played. And then at the very end, the last chair, who is it?
Robert Downey Jr. Wow.
Not as Iron Man, but as Doomsday. Here's my thing. Right off the bat, I am into it because Marvel likes to have fun. I'm into it because it's a star-studded cast. I think it will be a fun movie. It's going to be a summer blockbuster, you know, bonanza. It's in production right now. Who knows when it's going to be out? I think maybe 2026. But the only thing that gives me pause is just because Robert Downey Jr. stepped down and gave up his role as Iron Man. Why cast him as Doomsday? I just don't understand.
And this is an old debate, but like...
What?
Well, when that first casting came out, people were like, what the fuck? Because, like,
he said he wasn't going to be Iron Man.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, I found a loophole, and, like, we could still get to keep... I mean...
I'm just, like...
I have not seen this trailer.
It's not even a trailer. This is like a teaser. You don't have any... They're in production, so no trailer. I mean, I love Robert Downey Jr., and I liked the Avengers films, you know? Endgame was great. Infinity War I saw it in theaters. Did I tear up? Definitely a little bit. I just don't know.
None of that is earned. None of that is earned. None of that is fucking even close to earned. And I'm honestly mad. Like, I was fine with it. I've been holding back, but somehow you describing that teaser trailer to me really pisses me off because Marvel already has a reputation of being a self-fulfilling profit maker of like, oh, people are gonna, it's the new Marvel movie, they're gonna see it. Where you're literally just banking on your own property and the recycling of your own property to keep things in theater, taking over theaters. It's the only movies that make money, and you gotta pay these actors millions, and you gotta market it with $500 fucking million. Like, it's ridiculous. And so now they literally have already resorted to playing on nostalgia. Iron Man 1 came out in 2008, okay? When Star Wars Episode 1 was, like, talking about, like, it's nostalgia, going back to, like, 77, yeah, that's, like, arguably a similar, but we were dry on Star Wars for 15 years. We're not dry on Marvel. We're fucking sick of Marvel. That's the critique. So the fact that literally their promo is them sucking their own fucking dicks and being like, look at these people that we got that you've seen for the last 15 years. Robert Downey Jr. Endgame came out fucking 6 years ago. That's not a long enough time to miss Robert Downey Jr. Indiana Jones, like, it was like 20 years, and his movie still sucked when he came back, but, like, it was nice to see Indiana Jones. No one's, like, begging for Robert Downey Jr., who just won an Oscar. I'd love to see Robert Downey Jr. take a challenging role. I'd love to see him play Charlie Chaplin again. That was a great fucking film.
That was.
He doesn't do that anymore. He plays Iron Man and fucking Mr. Doom. So I'm angry that they're so masturbatory with this trailer that I haven't seen, but the way you're describing it, Disney, how are you this unself-aware? And I can't believe I'm asking that out loud because I know the answer. Like, I also think I
said Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doomsday. Sorry, Robert Downey Jr. is playing
say?
Doctor. You said Mr. Doom, and I said the wrong. Doctor, just insert that everywhere. Doctor Doom.
Well, I know all the hardcore Fantastic Four fans who exist, which I studied that comic.
I do
in my queer theory courses in college. I love Fantastic Four. No one gives a fuck about Doctor Doom. Okay, I'm
in the teaser. I really did like the music. It was a mashup of the X-Men theme into the Avengers theme. It was actually like really nice. It was like a beautiful piece. I forget who does it. But
you know what would do better than another Avengers movie with Doctor Doom?
What?
X-Men cross Avengers. Boom. That's a movie. People would see it like crazy.
I mean, this is that movie.
Because everyone's like, I've been obsessed about Doctor Doom my whole life. He's just such an interesting like villain that like
I love Doctor Doom as a villain.
Oh yeah, he's so good.
No, I'm being serious.
Okay,
Doctor Doom is a super OP villain.
What's so great about him? I'm genuinely curious.
He controls robots.
Yeah?
Yes.
Like Magneto?
No, like he's like a scientist, and he control. See,
I like MF Doom.
I like MF Doom too.
I could look for one beer right now. That's what I need, actually.
Doctor Doom is a great villain, and I'm excited for this. Like, to see.
I'm gonna be a dick. Why is he a great villain?
He's really intelligent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he's a doctor.
Yeah. He's really intelligent. He's like a scientist. He's a doctor. He can create these Doom bots that are sort of like minions to him. Like, he's a very strategic enemy, as opposed to I don't even know, like a green.
Who's the Avengers like villain who's all about like the strategy games that they make? You know what I'm talking about?
Who?
There's like the Taskmaster.
Oh, Taskmaster.
Yeah, that's an interesting villain.
But that's Doctor Doom is extremely intelligent.
Okay.
And I'm curious what the fights will be.
That's true, because all the other villains that are like interesting are just dumb as a post. So like that sets him apart because he's smart. He's a smart villain versus like Lex Luthor. He's a dumb villain.
I'm just saying, we haven't seen him yet. You know, they're not bringing back Doc
we
Ock.
have.
When?
2004, Chris Evans, the original like Fantastic Four.
That one doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
That one doesn't count.
Yeah.
That one doesn't count. That was a mess up. Just like the Miles Teller one doesn't count. That was another mess up.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah,
they did
right,
it again.
exactly.
So let's bring him back again.
I will probably watch this. I love the comics and I love the Marvel Multiverse TTRPG. So I really have an affinity for Marvel now. In a way, not necessarily their blockbuster films, but you know, there is the cynical side of me that's like, well, maybe they'll fuck this one up and learn their lesson.
Well, and that's the thing.
That
it's
they
like,
can't rely on just the names on the backs of the chairs.
You had your Marvels and you had your Black Widows and you had a bunch of Marvel films that have frankly failed. And so they're like, let's go back to what works, which is Robert Downey Jr.
Well, they also go back to, well, what worked? Well, Endgame had everybody in it. And it's like, well, yeah, that was the plot. Like that they had to be.
But it's what worked.
It was the
peak,
end game.
But that needed to be the end game.
Exactly.
Like, it was literally called End Game, and then they tried to milk this fucking cow, you know, and this poor fucking cow. Like, its nipples are so sore.
And they're missing my favorite boy. Where's Peter Parker? Because he's not an Avenger.
Because he's like, hey, maybe I should look at my career beyond this fucking little
Tom
like,
Holland
thing.
saw the contract. He was like,
honestly,
I'm
though,
so busy.
I mean, good for him.
He was like, I'm booked and blessed, baby. I
to
can't.
be able to transcend that shit. Like, good for you. Because I'm sorry, I don't think it's going to be able to last forever. Because we've reached the Endgame was what we were building towards. Yeah. And to act like they were just going to keep that on is like silly.
Curious to see when the trailer comes out. From the teaser, I was like, could be good, but I totally hear what you're saying. I want to end on a positive note. Do you want to say one more thing?
I do want to say one more thing.
Okay, last thing and then a positive note.
It's going to be clip. Well, you know, we've had all of these experiments with like new IPs and kind of expanded IPs within the Marvel universe where they feel like, to me, the worst thing that could happen, not just for Marvel, not just for the fandom, but for movies as a whole, is if they come out with this new Avengers movie with all this returning cast and playing on the nostalgia, and it becomes, you know, a top 10 movie of all time.
Imagine.
And it's as good as like Endgame, which is what they're banking on. Any originality in Hollywood, which has already been suffering because of all this, which I'm not a Marvel hater. Some of the films are very, very good, but like, enough. We're sick of it. And if we reward them for this and go and see this movie, which I won't because I don't go to the theater a lot, but I know a lot of people will. And I'm not judging you if you will.
I might.
Because I didn't see fucking, you know, Black Panther or Endgame until it was like out on streaming. Yeah, I just like, you know.
I saw Endgame.
I was too busy watching like indie, because I like to go to the theater alone and like sit in the back with two people versus like
indie films.
People screaming chicken jockey and like throwing a fucking live chicken and eggs at the screen. So that's just me. But like, again, I'm rambling and I'm sorry.
Are you done?
Yes.